I am live, and today I want to share a quick lesson with you. If you are a coach and you are wondering what kind of offers should you have, you're afraid of charging too much, you're afraid of making your program too long to where people may not want to do it, we're going to talk about this today. You are listening to the Health Coach Nation podcast. I'm your host, Hailey Rowe. And I'm a marketing and sales coach and strategist for online coaches and entrepreneurs. And I know for a fact that a lot of you are wanting to gain clients. And sometimes what that does is it creates scarcity in your mind, meaning you're worried about, if I mess up with this one call, this one lead, this one sales opportunity, I am going to miss out. And I don't want to miss out because you think that opportunities are far and few between. But the truth is, coaching is growing, coaching is in demand, coaching gives an experience, which is something people are really craving these days. Coaching is a relationship, which is also something people are craving these days. And it's not necessarily true that you are, missing opportunities. There are plenty of people who want your coaching at the right price and for the right offer. So before we dig into this, I made an episode recently about my $27,000 dental mistake and journey and malpractice, and it's a whole thing. But I'm going to use a lesson from that to show you why it actually is a disservice to do just single sessions and never explore offering a client a package or a journey or a program. So if you want to listen to all the lessons I learned from that experience, you can go back to the episode. It's on the Health Coach Nation podcast. But as a little part two, one of the things I wanted to highlight is when I was working with what we'll call her the naughty dentist. When I was working with the naughty dentist, not the good ortho, the naughty dentist charged by session and by time. So she was incentivized to keep me coming back for each session and keep me there for a long time. Now, I didn't realize that most orthodontists and dentists and people who are good at their jobs are actually offering a package. Like, it's like, hey, here's what we're going to accomplish together. Here is the price, and it includes as many visits as we need to get to that outcome. And it's an end date, and it's basically you're paying to achieve a straight teeth and a good bite. And we have, meetings every month to check on the progress. And if you ever need rubber bands changed, that's included. But really, we're just working towards this outcome, and here's the high price. So what I wish, if I could go back with the naughty dentist, I wish she would have given me that opportunity to have, hey, here's the timeline, here is the package, here's how much it costs. And yeah, sure, it can be a fixed number of visits, but at least I know what we're working towards. Versus when I shifted to fixing my teeth, and you got to go back and listen to the whole story to know what I'm talking about. But when I shifted, the orthodontists all gave me a plan, and they all allow me to see what we're working towards and the timeline roughly. And yes, they did say it may take longer or shorter than this. We don't really know for sure. It also depends on your compliance, but here's our estimate. Here's what it costs. And we get there together. So that was refreshing to me as the buyer, because I'm like, okay, here's what we're working towards. I know there's no miscellaneous, like they're going to try to keep me here longer to charge me more. Versus the single session naughty dentist was single sessions. So if you're a coach and you're like, I want to just do single sessions because it's easier for people. And I literally had somebody say to me on a discovery call recently, I don't want to trap people into a long package with me. And the thing I want to say about that is, first of all, why are you seeing your coaching service as trapping someone? That's the first thing we got to fix. Because if you believe your coaching is something that's not that great, it's a trap, it can be seen as a trap. Keeping people coming back is a trap, it's not going to benefit them. That is a problem. Okay. You have to be so sold on your offer and what you do that you do not feel like it's a trap. You feel like it's a amazing gift and experience and transformation, and you're fully committed to their success. And even when they can't see it or when they have obstacles, you are holding the faith for them. You are holding the plan for them. You are guiding them. You are not giving up on them. So that's the first thing. If you see your service as a burden, we got to fix your service. Either we got to fix your skills coaching, we got to fix your package and the way it's positioned and the messaging so you feel more confident about it. We got to fix your confidence. We got to work on that first. But what I also want you to think about is, rather than thinking, it's a trap to offer a long-term package, it's actually a gift. Because if you can decide, hey, here is the journey we go on together, it's this many sessions, it has this many check-in points. Yes, these are the features, XYZ, you come up with your features, but the whole point of it is some kind of goals or outcomes you're working towards together. That is the way we want to position it. Because if I just say it's single sessions, we see where we go, that is not what people want to hear. That is not what people want to do. They want to feel like, I'm signing up to do this transformational journey to reach a certain goal or a certain number of goals. Now, can we know for sure the timeline? Can we know for sure if the client's going to take perfect action? No, no, and no. But what we can do is have a roadmap, have something that allows the client to see, oh, we got them. We are going to work towards this goal or outcome. And no matter what, whatever it takes, we're going to get there. And yes, this is a package and an experience in a transformational journey, and it includes these many features, this many sessions, whatever. But the point of the coaching is to achieve certain goals that you've highlighted with your client. It's not just, oh, we meet for sessions. And yes, I know you could do single sessions and say, we're going to work towards these goals. But the reason why that is not ideal is, number one, our brains are going to talk us out of reaching our goals and staying with it and staying committed. So if it's single sessions, your client is going to come up with as many reasons why they got to space out their sessions more, why they can't stick with it. They're going to have on start and stops, on again, off again, which is a whole reason why they're hiring you in the first place, is to get out of that cycle. So when you're just encouraging it by saying, yeah, we can space out the sessions, we can do it whenever, we can do just single sessions, we hope we'll get there. We haven't talked for 6 months and you haven't stuck with the plan we talked about from the first session, but here we are again now, meeting again and starting over 6 months later. That to me is a disservice. That's the real trap. They're in the trap of not achieving their goals and dreams. And in order to achieve the goals and dreams that they want, we need a cadence. We need to keep refining our journey. We need to keep working on it. We need to see each other regularly. We need to have a plan and a roadmap. We need to have a program or a journey, right? So to me, it's a way better service to offer a package or a program with a certain goal you guys are working towards together than it is to sell single sessions and kind of just do dollars for time, charging dollars per hour, right? So I hope this helps you see it differently. If you've been blocked or you have like what we call like sales mindset blocks, because it totally changed the way that I see it just from being a buyer. I want to know when I hire this orthodontist or whoever, here's what our goals are. Here's the timeline we think it's going to take. Here's the price of the whole package. Here's all that includes. It was very clear versus here's just single sessions. We get where we get. You come and go whenever we can. And the other thing too is having a package you can count on your coach versus when I was doing the single sessions with my whole dentist example, it would be like, oh, she's getting surgery, she's going to be out for 8 weeks, we just can't meet, and you're just going to have to wait longer to get to your goal. We're just dragging out the timeline longer. Or the person who was the like person who comes before the dentist would like talk to me and have small talk, and like I'm checking the timer because I'm like, I'm being charged on time. I don't I don't want this to charge me for my time. This is not what I want. So it totally changed my tune on that. Now, I'd always believed in coaching packages and programs, but it helped me see differently, a way to explain it to you that maybe would help you see it differently. Now, if you're curious about what does that look like give me an example of what a transformational program looks like. The Inner Circle is my 6-month program where we are working towards little milestones in your business that all add up to big changes. So what I mean is we're working towards your local and an online marketing plan. We're working towards you developing what are your offers and your business model. Does that make sense? Is that desired? Then you selling it, you launching it for the first time or second time or however many times you've launched it before. We're refining, and we are either launching you for the first time, or if you've had bad launches in the past, we are looking at what didn't work and changing that and relaunching, all with the goal of you being visible and booking clients and growing your assets in your business, such as your email list, your following on social media, your local network, your collab partners, so that you're not relying just on referrals and word of mouth, or just hoping that people discover you on your posts. So the whole outcome or goal we're working towards is expanding your revenue and sales because you're working with clients, expanding your impact because you're getting to work with clients, and making sure you're confident in sales and marketing, because those two skills change the game. They get you visible, they get you out there, they get you having a career instead of just a hobby. So if you're curious about that, you can go to haileyrowe.com/inner circle and learn more about the program. You can book a free call with me to talk more about your goals. And I hope this video is helpful as a little mindset shift if you've been worried about shifting from single sessions to a package or program. Thanks so much.